Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Colorado versus Utah college basketball matchup on Saturday, February 24th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls, looking for maybe one-on-one style service, but those aren't available on the website. To get those, you have to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Colorado taking on Utah, Pac-12 college basketball action. Both these teams, I'd say a little to the disappointing side, but both these teams certainly have a little bit to salvage at this point. You know, still none of them in double-digit losses. Of course, the loser of this one will be headed to that neighborhood. But Colorado comes in 17-9 on the season, 13-1 on home on the year, and 9-5 against the number at home. Solid stuff there, and 6-4 straight up in their last 10, despite going 4-6 against the number. We look at Utah 16-9, but just 2-6 on the road, and 2-6 against the number on the road. Utah isn't an NCAA tournament team this year, which they probably won't be at this rate. You can look at that road record, and I think that's where it's all going, where the rubber is going to meet the road, I guess, is how you say. But here they are in Colorado, another place with altitude. Of course, they live in altitude, so it's not going to affect them at all. But they beat Colorado in the first meeting of these two teams at Utah, 73-68. The Utes were a 3-point favorite in that game. When we look at what else Utah has done recently, though, it's been a whole lot of losing. Arizona State, and USC. Losses against Arizona is okay, but when you lose to Arizona State and USC, not too pretty on the resume. And I think, some of the other losses, pretty much forgivable ones. And they have a nice win over Oregon, that win over Colorado. But really, like I said, those losses against those teams, that is not going to help this team. When you look at Colorado, the win over USC, losses against UCLA and Arizona, of course, that loss to Utah and Washington State, wins pretty much against everybody else across the board, including Washington and Oregon. So, solid wins, but, at the same time, nothing that jumps off the table at you, especially with the expectations of this Colorado team coming into this season with a really veteran team. This Colorado defense has been just not good enough, and I think that really sums it all up in my book, is that, if you're going to play, in the big time and you want to win meaningful games, you got to D it up. And I think that's where it all begins and where it ends. And for Utah, if you want to win meaningful games, you could have all these gaudy shooting numbers you want, 35.4% from the perimeter, 46.6% from the floor. Yeah, but your guys are 64.8% from the free throw line, 346th in the nation. You got to do better than that if you want to beat the good teams and if you want to be a tournament team. Colorado also decisively better on the defensive boards, and they're better on the offensive boards too. And the Colorado offense is way better than the Utah offense. They're going to pour it on them, I think, in this one, get their revenge. I'm going to take Colorado, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.